day, folks. Welcome to week 9, spring 2021. We're winding down this semester. What should you be working on this coming up week? In the modules, make sure you've gone through the first 2 pages that are in Module 6, normalization and one-time items. There's 2 pages that talk about that. So make sure you understand that because they're going to be needed for the next step. Now, I am revising the section on forecasting. What's there today and the video of last year's class gives you a sense. But I'm going to revise that. Hopefully I have that done later in the week. It's going to be revised for the tax rate. It does appear now that we're going to see some change in the corporate tax rate this year or early next year. So we need to take that into account. So we're going to look at, we're going to do forecasting under a business as usual, a bull case, and a bear case. And what we're going to use for the tax rate in the bull case is that it stays the way it is. We're going to use 24% tax rate in the BAU and 28% in the bear case. So we know that there's going to be changes. So I'm going to revise it for that. The other thing that has to be done is because of COVID-19, a lot of companies had the impact of COVID-19. It can either be positive or negative. So that if your company was negatively impacted because of it, they're going to rebound. But that rebound is to the prior year numbers. Okay? And then how are they going to go beyond to the trajectory that was happening? So we're going to need to do a little more in depth year by year because it's going to need to the rebound for what they lost, and then the recovery where they pick up the trend. So I'm going to try to revise that so that we can do a better job and reflect what's happening with that. So those are the modules. Project 2, it's worth 18 points, and it's now due no later than April 4th. I've extended the date by 3 days, so you have an extra 3 days. I wouldn't wait till April 3rd to do it, okay? Just being honest with you. You need to address my comments that I've made in Project 1. You need to incorporate Project 1. Don't just add it on. You've got to integrate it so that it's one story. Do watch the video. There's instructions in there. There's samples out there. Take a look at it. This is going to take some time to do. Okay? Don't kid yourself that you can do it in an hour, because you can't. Okay? Create an audio or video overlay. It's Project 2. It's worth 18%, almost 18% of your grade. Okay? So put the time in that's needed. Now, a lot of you on your first project did a good job. I made suggestions. You need to incorporate them. Okay? I'm repeating that. You need to incorporate them, what I suggested. Okay? Next thing is our application of financial statement analysis to current events. So if I sent you an article, when do you want to present it? Okay? If I didn't, please let me know if you want to do it in the next week or two. And if I haven't sent you one yet, let me know. And over the next 2 weeks, I'll email you, and we'll take care of that. So we need to have this all completed by April 25th. So that's about 3-4 weeks away. Don't wait. This week we had a touch of nice weather when it was in the 70s on Thursday. And for those of you that are graduating, you're not going to want to do this. So get it done. Just do it. This week, coming up, the only event we have is Monday, March 29th, 9 a.m. in the morning. American Airlines joins the debt market. So you might want to take a look at, we were questioning earlier on in the semester, was American Airlines going to get a going concern? We looked at their ability to repay debt, and now they've gone out and issued more debt. It really brings up some really good questions in how we do that, and Brian and Claire are going to talk about that. And this is where you join the event. Remember, you need to have 5. Some of you are done. Some of you have 3 or 4. Some of you have 0. So make sure you get these done. I think we're at about 10 more to go. and we'll be in good shape on that. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Best to ask questions. If you got an issue, let me know. So that, enjoy the rest of the weekend.